Many of us have surely heard of the term public relations, but most of us have the vague or very little understanding of what it actually means, and many of us have the slightest idea as to what goes into it and what benefit it offers businesses. While it is possible for anyone to do business with little or no PR spent at all, but it is very unlikely that the company will gain enough attention in the industry or key markets. So regardless of how effective the organization is, it will not get enough desired impact if the public or the consumers are not aware of the business's brand recognition, the success or its contributions. Thus, any businesses, if it is small organization or whether it is a huge organization that is actively engaged in integrated PR or a digital marketing tactics, they are very likely that they'll capture the attention of the consumers and achieve the kind of business results that will create a long time history. Thus, what is PR? Now, public relation campaign basically means it educates or informs people about the company, it enhances the company's brand recognition, and it makes it more relevant in the public eye.
PR is a simple act of managing the flow of information from its source. The source could be the company, the product, an individual, it could be a multitude of things. From the source to its desired target audience. So that is what PR simply is about. Managing the flow of information from a certain source to a certain desired destination. Anybody who is looking to woo an audience towards a thought, an ideology, a philosophy, a product, a concept, a company, whatever it might be, is going about it a lot more carefully, a lot more deliberately, and in a planned fashion. So that is the process of PR in a certain sense. PR ensures that you are limiting the uncertainties that might be there in the way your message reaches your target audience.
Now this gets us to the next question. What is or when you should start a PR? Is it before you start a business then you have to have a PR team, or after you establish your business well then?
You should think of PR at a time when you are sure that your business will not morph into something that is unrecognizable tomorrow. For example, if you have hit upon a clear business proposition and if you are fairly certain that in the near to long horizon, the chances of your business changing shape and form and becoming unrecognizable is very low, that is when you should start doing PR. PR should be used as a tool to educate your consumer about whatever is, like you said, unique, whatever is innovative, whatever is new, whatever adds value to the life of your TG and stuff like that, and not to directly sell. The minute you become self-applauding in PR or salesy in PR, the chances of failure increases drastically.
Now that you have known when you should start PR, now you must be wondering whether hiring a PR team would be cost effective or doing by yourself will cost you a lot. Let's listen into that.
If it is PR, then by definition it is unpaid publicity, you are spending nothing. But depending on the need of your business, you might have to have an internal team of 1 or 2 people, an outsourced team, depending on the size, the geographies that you need to address, the kind of product portfolio that you have, the nature of business, whether it is B2B or B2C or B2B2C or whatever it might be. So all of that determines. So from zero, it could go all the way up to per month, even 9, 10, 12 lakhs, depending on the complexity of your proposition and whether you are B2B or B2C. So very difficult to put a figure there, very difficult to give you a thumb rule there. But I'll give you one thumb rule so far as PR is concerned, which is don't try other forms of paid communication before you have tried PR.
Okay.
Any other form of paid communication should only be after you have leveraged PR to the maximum.
Now that you have known what is PR, when you should start the PR, now it is also important to know, or let's understand, how effective or impactful it can be for your business.
Whether the key messages that have been agreed upon between you and the PR partner, that is being delivered in the outcomes that are there in the media. Okay? Whether the stories that have come out are actually playing back those key messages the way you envisioned it. Okay? Let's say you have identified 2-3 key messages, all of that should sort of come back to you in those stories. Those key messages should be reflected back to you. If that is the case, then you are doing a good job of PR, because eventually, like I said, PR is about transferring, managing the process of communication flow from you to this thing. So if there is no transmission loss, then you are good to go. What is the total rupee value of the PR that you have generated? That is also possible to measure, because media rate cards are out there in the open, advertising rate cards. So using those advertising rate cards, you can put a value to the coverage that has appeared and then say, hey, totally it has amounted to so much, so it is worth my time and money. But that is something that you should do last. Some of these other things, ensuring delivery of key messages, making sure that it is result in some kind of an uptick in image, either in terms of A/B testing or in terms of your own communication interfaces seeing a better response and stuff like that. So that is something that you should use to measure PR efficacy.
So if you want your brand to gain enough recognition and reach out to the larger audience out there, then PR is the solution for you. So make sure that you have a clear understanding of what is PR, how it works, etc.
The minute you are online, and especially in social kind of media, because even if you are online, you will still try and take it back to your own pages and tools, and you will still try to amplify it. The minute you amplify it on social media channels, like I said, you are subjecting yourself to scrutiny. It is like going to a very crowded shandy and shouting out about your wear. The audience has every right to shout back.
Okay.
So you cannot say that, hey, you know what, I'm a brand, I'm going to shout and you need to just listen to me. That's not going to happen. So it's like a shandy, like I said. So you need to be prepared to respectfully address even those who may not necessarily come across as your friends. PR is seen as a business function. Okay? PR is seen as a CEO office function. It is core to the business. Okay, why? Because if I am in business, if I am not telling this to the world using the most credible means, then why the hell am I in business? Okay, so that wisdom has eventually dawned on at least some businesses. PR, to keep pace with the change that is happening in the business environment there. It's not going to be this slow-paced change where, it is okay, I can do the same thing and maybe incrementally learn a bit more. No, you might have to reinvent yourself every 3 months to be able to understand those changes that are happening at the business level, and then to develop the capability to, talk to the media, which in itself is undergoing its own steep learning curve. So it's going to be very interesting for those who are keen and want to learn and are intellectually endowed, and it's going to be very painful. A good PR strategy, like I said earlier, is an amplification of what your brand or company is about in its truest honesty. Anything else is not sustainable. You will be found out and you will pay 10 times the price of it, for a small leverage that you might have got in the process. It's not worth it at all. PR should only play the role of amplification. It should not be built on a non-tenable premise.
So we are here to help you out, and we have built an exclusive course on PR for businesses that will help you to expand your business and also take your business to the very next level. So make sure that you watch this course that is available on our Financial Freedom app. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't miss out on hitting the bell icon to get notified for our next video. Thank you for watching IndianMoney.com. Get wise and break free.